Hi and welcome back to our channel Abhyas Overseas Prep. I'm Arun and I'm working as the language trainer with Abhyas Edutech Private Limited. In this video we shall discuss common IELTS writing mistakes. Let's get started with the video. We all make mistakes. As the saying goes, you learn from your mistakes. But when it comes to taking the IELTS exam, mistakes are not something we aspire to make. Practicing your writing will help you minimize your mistakes, but your practice is not worth unless you receive a review of your work or get an expert IELTS trainer to check it, or else you're fundamentally going to make the same mistakes over and over again. So what's the best practice? You write, read, correct, write, read, correct. Once you have completed writing a paragraph, go back and read it over before writing more. It is important to be informed of your mistakes in order to enhance your overall IELTS writing score. Let's understand some of the common writing mistakes in IELTS. Not understanding the whole essay question. This is one of the common mistake people do. All IELTS essay questions will have an instructional sentence narrating to students precisely what they are supposed to do in their written answer. It's a good practice to underline the instructions like discuss, analyze, argue, etc. These trigger words such as discuss, analyze, argue, support, etc. guide the test taker on what is required and the right way to respond to the given question. For example, let's take this question. Some people think that universities should provide graduates with the knowledge and skills needed in the workplace. Others think that the true function of a university should be to give access to knowledge for its own sake, regardless of whether the course is useful to an employer. What, in your opinion, should be the main function of a university? This is the question. And if we review it in this question, be aware of what it is you are supposed to do. That's address the argument that university should provide students with knowledge and skills needed in the workplace. Then address the argument that the true function of a university should be to give access to knowledge for its own sake, regardless of whether the course is useful to an employer. Then argue that the function of a university is to do both, and then finally give your opinion. When giving your opinion, it is always a good idea to recall your own experiences. That way you will be communicating about something you are content with. Please refrain from writing something that does not directly answer the essay question. When answering the essay question, make sure you actually answer it. For example, a question like animals are more loyal than humans, discuss. When replying to this question, make sure you write the statement animals are more loyal than humans. Look at the ways why people may consider this and then consider the other side of the argument as well. That is, humans are more loyal than animals. The examiner expects a clear argument backed up with evidence. They want to see more than one opinion. It is good to use examples, but use them sensibly and make sure they correlate to the given IELTS essay question. You can repeat words that you see in your essay, but try to rephrase the question at times and try to conclude with your own conclusions from the written stuff. Now let's discuss some of the grammar errors that you make in IELTS test. Use of article, the. This is one common thing, people use it in a real wrong way. We use this article when there is a unique thing like the internet with cardinal numbers like the first, the second, and also we use it with superlatives like the worst. Okay, and with places where the name refers to a group of islands or states, as in the case the United States of America. Before nouns which describe general things, exercise is good for the body. Before abstract nouns used to describe a situation, process, quality or a change. While you use countable and uncountable nouns, she has 3 cars, I own a car. Then check with your noun verb agreement. The verb must agree with the noun. If you use a plural noun, you must use a plural verb and vice versa. Use of articles before noun phrases. You've got to be very careful with this. You should include a and before adjective singular noun combinations, a very small amount, a really strong argument. Some exceptions include the word of after the noun phrase, a wide range of, an equal number of, a large or small number of, a small, large, equal proportion of. This is a little exception you have it with. Well, the exception for this are quite a few people to a certain extent or degree. Now let's discuss about the use of commas. In the IELTS writing test, we often use phrases, discourse markers to link our ideas together, such as firstly, secondly, in conclusion, in summary. We normally use a comma after a discourse marker that introduces a sentence. Firstly, the main cause of pollution is factors. Look at this statement displayed on your screen. On the other hand, factories are said to be the main cause. Look at the example and you will understand how comma should be used. Now let's move on to verb tenses. Always judge which tense should come first and then accordingly use the tense. Prepositions after adjectives and nouns. Candidates often get muddled about which preposition to use after adjective and nouns. Apart from the grammar, other important aspects are understanding the test format and linking the paragraphs in a logical way as you write your essay. Staying in line with the topic and avoiding overcomplicating it. Not leaving out any key ideas is another important thing here, and making sure that the given examples are always connecting to the main idea. Lastly, please don't write a book. Be aware of word count. Please understand that writing more than you need is not going to earn you extra points. I hope these excerpts on writing mistakes will help you in improving your bands for the writing module. Thank you for watching the video. If you liked the video, please click on the like button and do subscribe to our channel to get notified about the latest videos. We appreciate you sharing our video. Goodbye for now. Stay safe, stay protected.